Hey everyone, it's Jen, and I wanted to do a video check-in today. Happy Sunday. I missed yesterday because it was just a super long and crazy day. It was a jam-packed day, and it started with the Wisconsin Marathon. I ran yesterday in Kenosha, and I'm excited. I got a new PR. I finished in 5 hours and 16 minutes. But it was really a fight for me to get to that finish time. So a real quick recap you on my whole marathon experience. But I got there right with few minutes to spare. I got there, went pee at the porta potties, walking over to the starting line, and they were singing the national anthem. There's no way I could have cut any closer than that. So that was crazy, and then we were off. And one of my running buddies that I run with on Tuesdays and Thursdays, she ran the marathon as well, and I stayed with her for the first half of the marathon. She is pretty fast, and I stayed with her. I ran a 9:50 mile race up to mile 12, and then I had to slow down. At that point, we got to the point where there's a point where there are people running the half marathon, and they turned around to go back to the finish line, and us full marathon people went straight ahead. I was like, oh, I kind of want to go with those people. But I kept on, and I just reset my mind, and I was like, I'm in this. This is my race. I'm ready for this. I'm going to do it. And I'm going to do it at my own pace. So I'm glad I slowed down, but I ran into trouble on mile 16. I ended up having some really bad inner thigh cramps. And after that point, I started drinking Gatorade. I normally don't drink Gatorade because it upsets my stomach. But I was concerned maybe I wasn't getting enough electrolytes. I was still fueling. I had a banana at mile 13, and then I was eating my goo like I normally do in all my trainings, but this was new to me. In none of my trainings and my other races, I've never had this cramping before, and it happened several times, and I just was like, one time I was literally almost on the ground, trying to do a side lunge and work it out, and I stood up and started walking it out and rubbing my legs, and this guy drives by in a pickup truck, rolls down his window and says, do you need a banana? Do you want a banana? And I was like, yes. And I just started crying, and the tears, I'm just walking and crying because I couldn't understand why this was happening to me and my body. And every time I stop and walk it out and I'd start running again, I'd get 2 minutes into running and another cramp would come, and I just was like, am I gonna have to finish the race like this, just running and cramping and running and cramping? So I did end up walking several miles, or trying to run several miles, and finally at the end, after I'd walked almost 2 miles, I ran the last mile and a half, and I ran it in. I just stayed focused and shortened my stride a little bit, trying not to trigger the cramping. But yeah, I finished. And then we had beer and brats, and I wanted to show you my medal. So here's my medal. Ta-da! Wisconsin Marathon. And then look, it has a beer opener on it. So not only is it a medal, you can bring it to your parties that you go to and open beer for everyone. So I'll do that. But I had to rush home quickly after that because my daughter was having a choir concert at 3 o'clock. So I literally got home at 2:26, showered, and then her concert was at 3. So I made it there just in time to hear them begin their concert. And then I came home, and I was just completely cashed out. My husband made dinner for me, and then I went to bed. Actually, my son and I watched a little bit of TV, and then I went to bed. But I just totally forgot about making a video. But today, I woke up and I felt pretty good. I did have a little bit of pain in my left leg, and I went and taught Zumba circuit. Great was good for me. I was moving. I was like, great. I almost felt like maybe tomorrow I can run, but that's not going to happen because after I taught Zumba circuit, I did actually plank a day, and I did the Shauna Harrison does a sweat a day, and I did her challenge today. And I'm walking out of the gym, or walking down to head out of the gym. I'm walking down the stairs, and I missed the last stair, and I fell and sprained my ankle. I couldn't believe it. I laid there on the floor, and we iced it, did the whole thing. Rice, rested, ice, elevated, right there. They had to write up a report. It was awful. But my ankle's still sore, so I'll be icing it tomorrow and resting and try to get back by Tuesday. I have a Zumba class Tuesday night, so I'm hoping I can get back on it by Tuesday. But tomorrow, now my plans are changed. I'll try to just do upper body and core work and stuff like that. So, yeah, wish me luck. That's it. So I did a little bit of meal planning today, and I actually did go to the grocery store and picked up some fresh fruit and veggies, so I'm all set. I'm ready for week 2 of Bikini Series. So good luck, everyone. I'm sorry this is a longer post, but I had to recap 2 days, and now I'm going to go get some rest. I hope you do too. Have a great start to your week. Bye.